Greetings, students. Welcome back to Chapter 14, where we learn about stress. All right, so now we're talking about chronic stressors. And chronic stressors are events that persist over an extended period of time. Things like caring for a parent with dementia, long-term unemployment, being in prison, having a long-term illness. This would be a chronic stressor. It lasts for a really long time. That's different than something like somebody cutting you off in traffic, and that just being an individually stressful event. There are so many of these, in fact, that psychologists came up with something entitled the Social Readjustment Rating Scale. And it consists of 43 life events that require varying degrees of personal readjustment. Now, these aren't necessarily all bad. Sometimes they can be good, like getting married or having a baby. But you definitely have a readjustment after those things, right? So each of these things has a scale, basically how stressed out it's going to make you. The highest on that, it's called life change units, LCUs, is the death of a spouse. That's the highest. It's ranked at 100 because it takes years for people to get past that usually. And then we start to get into the physical effects because we've learned that all of these things really do have physiological consequences. So we have hypertension. Hypertension is high blood pressure. Now, this happens when we're constantly in a stress place because our body thinks we're going to have to run, right? But hypertension forces your heart to pump harder. And it's putting more strain on your heart, so it leads to heart disease. And then you can have a heart attack, and that's not good. And lymphocytes are the white blood cells that circulate in our body's fluids. And they're what attack the scary things in our blood to kill them. And unfortunately, lymphocytes are inhibited by stress. So it can affect our immune system as well because we're not producing those white blood cells to go kill the bad guys in our blood. All right, I will see you in our next video.